Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is part 6 of the M4A1 modeling series, and in this part we are gonna be adding details on our M4A1 like we did in the previous episode. Well, let's jump straight into Blender and get started. Let's start from the dust cover. So for that I'm going to add a cube here and I'm gonna place it here, then go into edit mode. Select these top vertices, move them down, and same on these ones. And I'm gonna move these bottom vertices up just something around here, and then I'm going to scale it on the y-axis somewhere around here. Make sure to come here, click on options and enable auto merge. Now what this auto merge will do is, if I select this edge and press G twice to slide it, and if I slide it all the way up to the other edge, you guys can see it merged those vertices automatically for us. So make sure the auto merge option is enabled, and then I'm going to enable the snap mode, and the snap target will be face, and then I'm going to press G and Y and snap it to this face. Now if you guys want, you guys can select this edge and move it on the y-axis just to make it smaller, just like this. I am okay with something like this, that's fine. And then I'm going to select this edge, press Ctrl and B on my keyboard. To bevel it, make sure to press C to enable clamp, and then just increase the segments. Then right click, shade auto smooth, and in the modifiers tab I'm going to add a bevel modifier here. Segments to 3 and Ctrl plus A, apply the rotation and scale. Then I'm going to set the origin to geometry as well. Now I'm going to reduce the amount to something like 0.002, and under geometry disable clamp overlap, and under shading enable harden normals. And now I'm just going to reduce the amount to 0.002. You guys can reduce it or increase it to however you guys want. And now I'm going to add a cube here. This cube will act as a cutter here to create this shape. So scale it down and place it to its location where it needs to be, somewhere around here I think. And then select the top vertices, move them down, same on the bottom side, and then here scale it on the y-axis. Then select these two edges, press Ctrl plus B to bevel them, and bevel it something like this to get the exact shape. And then scale it on the y-axis, then GY, place it here. Then if you guys have the bool tool add-on enabled, if not, you guys can, if you guys are using the latest version of Blender, you guys can come to get extensions, and here you guys can search for bool tool add-on and you guys can install it. And if you guys are using the old version, you guys can just come here to add-ons. You guys can here search for bool tool because it was a pre-installed add-on before, and then press Ctrl plus A, apply the rotation and scale. Now select this object first, this one at last, then hold down Ctrl and press forward slash on your keyboard to cut it. Now select these bottom vertices, press GZ and move it up to somewhere around here. And once you do that, you guys can hide this object, this cutter object if needed, and you guys can just come to modifiers tab and apply this boolean modifier on both of these objects. Add another object. Using this we are going to create this hinge area. So first of all I'm going to place it here and move these vertices. GY, place it here, Ctrl plus A, apply the rotation and scale. Then select this object first, this one at last, hold down Ctrl and press minus on your keyboard to cut it out. Make sure to place the bevel modifier below the boolean modifier. Select this object, move it down to somewhere around here until you guys don't see those sharp edges. If you guys do see those edges, you guys can move it up or move it down. And now here to create that hinge, we can add a cylinder here, RY90, and scale it down. Then scale it on the x-axis, GX, and place it here. Then right click, shade auto smooth, and we are done. Let's create these objects. For that, I'm going to add a cube here as usual and place it here. In edit mode, move the top vertices down and the bottom vertices up, and I'm going to paste these ones here, and then select these two edges. But first apply the rotation and scale, then press Ctrl and B on your keyboard to bevel them, and I'm going to bevel them something like this, I think. Yes, okay. And then what you guys have to do is just select these front faces, these both front faces, press I to insert them something like this. Once you do that, then you select these faces, press X and delete them. Then enable snap mode, make sure the snap target is set to vertices, then select these two vertices, GZ, and snap it to this vertex, and you guys will get this shape. Then scale it on the y-axis, RX to rotate it on the x-axis. Then set the transform orientation to normal instead of global. Then if you guys press G to move it and you guys press Y on your keyboard, then it will move along its normals just like this. And we want it to be somewhere around here. And once you do that, you guys have to duplicate it and place it on the other side as well. And for this part, I'm going to add another cube because it's just a cube here. So place it at the center, scale it on the z-axis, something like this, and then RX to rotate it on the x-axis, scale it on the y-axis, and then GY to place it here, something like that. Then right click, shade auto smooth, and add a bevel modifier to it. Set the segments to 3, press Ctrl plus A, apply the rotation and scale. Now just reduce the amount. I am okay with something like this. And then you guys have to select this edge and the inside one as well. Then press right click and select bridge edge loop, and then select these this edge loop, press F to fill that. Same on the other side, and you guys can do the same thing on the other object as well. And then select both of these objects, right click, shade auto smooth, and add bevel modifier to both of them. Make sure to press Ctrl plus A, apply the rotation and scale on both of them. Then set the segments to 3, reduce the amount to your likings. I'm gonna set it to 0.002 or maybe 0.001. And then under geometry, disable clamp overlap, and under shading, enable harden normals. Same on these objects. Under geometry, disable clamp overlap, and under shading, enable harden normals. I think I'm gonna disable the harden normals on this object, but I'm gonna enable it on this one. So add a bevel modifier. If you guys want, you guys can select this object first, this one at last, and then click on this icon, then click on copy to selected, or you guys can press Ctrl plus L on your keyboard and select copy modifiers. Now let's make this case deflector. For that, I'm going to add a cube as usual, and place it here. Move these vertices down. Then I'm going to add 2 loop cuts here on this side, and then I will select this edge, press G twice on my keyboard to slide it, and I'm going to slide it all the way to the end. And now I'm going to press G to grab it, then X along the x-axis, but first make sure to set the transform orientation to global. Then press GX and place this edge here. Then select these bottom vertices, GZ, move them up, something like this. And then I'm going to select this edge, press G and then X, move it here, just to create a shape, just to create a perfect shape. Same here on this side as well, GX, move it, exact same like this. Select these vertices, GZ, move them up as well. Same with these vertices, GZ, move them up, something like this. I think that's fine. And then select this edge, press Ctrl and B to bevel it, something like this maybe. Then right click, shade auto smooth, and add a bevel modifier to it. As usual, set the segments to 3. Under geometry, disable clamp overlap. Under shading, enable hide normals and reduce the amount to however you guys want. And make sure to apply the rotation and scale as well. So yeah, that's it for today's video, and tomorrow we are gonna be working on the hand guard. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.